Dr. Hazem Ashhab has been living in the United States since 1991. While living here, he's seen his homeland in the Middle East go through several ups and downs. Now, one of the former places Ashhab lived, Syria, is under intense scrutiny because of another terrorist attack by ISIS, this time in Paris.
They brought the worst out of the worst people and put it on the front pages all over the world.
The Middle East has a long, complicated history. Ashhab says radical groups like ISIS and al-Qaeda are offshoots of terror groups that sprung up in Afghanistan in the late 70s and early 80s. And while Ashhab says they only represent a small percentage of the people in the Middle East, he admits they are ruining the reputation of all people from that region.
The majority of the people are like your average Joe. Peace-loving, hard-working people.
Ashhab says the religion he grew up learning and practicing taught people to be accepting, kind, and compassionate. Ashhab says radical groups don't care about religion, only about their political agenda, and that groups like ISIS are giving an entire generation the wrong impression.
My kids are in school, and my older son in middle school, and he comes home every day with different stories about how they afraid of Muslims or people with dark skin or people with Arabic background.
Ashhab says radicals prey on the poor and uneducated, and that's how the group keeps growing. He says he won't ever go back to live in the Middle East and hopes he can continue to live a normal life here, with so many letting fear turn to misconceptions.
For people who do not understand the history, they can mistake me and mistake my son and mistake my daughter as the next terrorist. It's a very terrifying situation to live in.